Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Bruce Carrington wants his shot at Nick Ball, man. And I think they should give him a shot at Nick Ball. Now, Nick Ball is a English madman. Man standing around 5'2", 5'3", man, and he is all gas, no brakes. He can fight. Anyone fighting Nick Ball, you got to be prepared. I don't care if you're same height or if you have 10 inches on him. He's coming to fight, and he doesn't care. The guy has no fear. He's got outstanding IQ, outstanding explosiveness. He has great speed. He uses angles well. He knows what his strengths are, and when he gets in the ring, he's more focused on what he can do to you than what you can do to him. And he's all offense, all gas, no brakes, all offensive fighter, man. And I just think it'll make a great fight for him facing someone like Shushu. Now, there's an article out here that was published where Shushu was actually talking about facing, let me pull this one up, where Shushu's talking about facing Nick Ball. So he goes on to say, look, I just want my shot. Now, some people are saying, what shot? What is Bruce Carrington talking about? Well, what he's talking about this. Nick Ball's a WBA champion. Bruce Carrington is ranked number 2. So there is a potential for Bruce Carrington to get the fight. The thing is, if you look, that's for the WBA, but if you look at the WBC, Bruce Carrington's ranked number 1. If you look at the IBF, Bruce Carrington is ranked number 4. And if you look here, let me skip this ad. If you look over here for the WBO, Bruce Carrington is not ranked. But the bottom line is, when you look at Bruce Carrington, IBF number 4, number 1 for the WBC, number 2 for the WBA. Bruce Carrington is going to get his shot at something very soon. Why not make it against Nick Ball? But he goes on to say, look, man, I want to target a fight with him. 14-0 with 8 KOs, man. And look, I want to get in there and fight Nick Ball sometime this year. I just want my shot. Now, again, this article is just talking about the win over T.J. Johanny by Nick Ball, man. The first round was a little bit interesting where Johanny was choking the shit out of Nick Ball. So I don't blame Nick Ball for kicking him. But the bottom line is, Nick Ball did the business, but many feel that Carrington can fight on the inside, box at mid-range, work well behind the jab. Great counter puncher and has the IQ, speed, the defense and angles and everything that it needs to get in there, man, and make Nick Ball's night miserable. I will say this. If Nick Ball can't deal with the boxing of the Brooklyn native, Nick Ball's going to be in trouble. But if Shushu is in there showboating and keeping them hands down and trying to be slick, he could run into some shit because Nick Ball is good with his angles and he's good at what he does. Very tough fight, but a fight I think that should be made. This fight right here is something that can really help to catapult Shushu. To me, Shushu should be a bigger star than what he is. A lot of people still don't remember him when he was a kid. How many kids out here, 6, 7, 8 years old, and they got people from boxing outlets covering them, and they say, yeah, I'm going to win the belt and all this shit, and they have amateur fights, like 7, 8 years old, missing a tooth. And then it's like radio silence, and you hear about him again. Boom. He's a professional. He's killing it in the amateur ranks. Then turns pro and is out here getting busy. So I think they should do a story on him. And if he goes on to become a champion, they should do a movie on that dude. It's just interesting to me to see these guys who have really started as kids and stuck it out, but we were introduced to them as kids. And they've amassed a following as children. And to see them as adults now and still out here, doing the thing they fell in love with. But that being said, all of that Cinderella man shit could come crashing down. He getting there with Nick Ball. Nick Ball is a damn pit bull, man. The same way Gervonta Davis, I forget what happened with Lamont Rhodes. Gervonta Davis was menacing and just didn't care when he got in the ring, was looking to kill his opponents. Nick Ball's the same way. Like, he doesn't care. He's there to hurt you. And I think that would make for a very interesting fight because Bruce Carrington has the same mentality. Very, very good fight. Anyway, keep cool, Shushu. That's what's next for Nick Ball? I hope so.